Hello friends, hello my Finoites. Let me start with congratulating all of you for our 14th foundation year. This is a very different year. The world is changing. The theme for our 14th year is change is good. Change is good. It is hard to get, but when you get it, you feel very blessed about it. The world is changing around us. All the things which we have done in the past is changing. We are seeing in the last 20 years a lot of changes has happened on technology, on communication. You can see change companies like Facebook, Google, Netflix. So many new companies have come. They have changed our way of doing business. They have changed our way we look at businesses. If you don't change, the industry will change. If you change, you will change with the industry and you will become better than the industry. Charles Darwin once said that it is not the most intelligent or the strongest who will survive. It is the person who will change will survive. We have seen in Fino in the last 14 years of Fino's history, a lot of change has happened. But if I look back last 3-4 years, we have seen changes around our business model. We have seen changes around that the physical has moved to digital. We have seen changes around branches moving away and becoming more merchant and bandhu based. We have seen changes around our organization structure. As the business model evolves, we keep on changing with the business model. We have also seen changes around the fact our decisioning, the way we used to take decisions. The decisions used to be based on gut feeling. The decisions now are based on data. We have seen a big change in our NBFC, the collections. We are nearly about 100% collection pre-COVID. That's a very, very big change. We are seeing the biggest change for us this year, which was there, was the fact that we moved away from a loss-making entity to a profit-making entity. As we move our focus from low margin, low volume business to higher margin, higher growth business, I think the profitability story will remain intact. Looking at the present situation where we are currently and looking at the fact that all of us are struggling to fight COVID, it's a lot of anxiety is there, a lot of stress is there. And let me admit, I also are part to that stress and that anxiety which is there. I'm also worried like you about my family, my friends, my employees, the entire well-being of the society. But I have to take a decision. The decision between me is whether I sit and relax and let the situation evolve, or I work towards improving the situation and I work towards making decisions which will impact our employees, our families, so that they can become better and bigger. To me, COVID means either creating opportunities or cost optimization. It depends where you are. If you are in the revenue side of the business, you have to create opportunities. If you are on the cost side of the business, you look at cost optimization. But it is not the time to sit back and relax. Crisis always leads to more opportunities. We are seeing opportunities coming our way, whether it's on the digital side, whether it's on the technology side, whether it's on the automation side, whether it is on the virtualization side. A lot of opportunities are there. We are seeing the changes which are happening around us. We are seeing the changes happening with us on the environment. The environment has become better. The air pollution has gone, the traffic pollution has gone, and the noise pollution has gone. Our rivers are becoming cleaner. The other day I saw a video in Bombay where the river used to throw a lot of garbage during monsoons. The garbage amount has come down. That's a very, very big change. So a lot of changes are happening around us. We are able to spend time with families. We are able to spend time with our parents. We are able to spend time with our kids. That's a very big change. And you are able to work. So there are a lot of opportunities and there are a lot of changes. So we have to look at the opportunities around the fact that we have to start measuring ourselves in terms of more on the output side rather than on the input side. The physical closeness which was there will become virtual closeness. We'll have to become more collaborative. I think one thing which was there, and when Fino started 14 years back, was the fact that how do we make this model profitable? How do we crack the business model for a bank which can run for masses? I think Fino, in the last couple of years of our efforts, we are able to now crack that model. Yes, banking is possible for the bottom of the pyramid people, for the low income people. I think that's a very, very big achievement that gives me a lot of satisfaction. What we started 14 years back, I can see that happen now. I think that is where the opportunities are, because at times when you can't change the situation, you have to change yourself. If you don't change yourself, the situation will go away. That's what COVID is all about. When I look at the future, say a couple of years from now, I think looking at what has happened in the last few months, it's very, very difficult to foresee the future. I think nobody can foresee the future looking at the current pandemic. Right now, we are just focusing on the fact that the sooner the vaccine, the better it is. But one thing I can say for sure, the grit which is there in our teams, the passion which is there, the commitment to do business, and Fino has seen many ups and downs in the last 12 to 14 years. But we have always come out stronger. We have always converted a crisis into opportunity. We have always become richer and richer with our experiences. I think in the last 1 year, the fact that we not only became profitable, but also the fact we are among the top 5 banks on the MITI digital side. We added more than 45,000 merchants in the last quarter. We have more than 200,000 merchants now. We are adding about 100,000 CASA accounts every month. On businesses like IMPS, AEPS, Micro ATM, we are amongst the top 3 banks or the leaders in that individual businesses. Our brand, Fino brand, which we are so passionate about, has now it's become more visible. We can relate to it, people can relate to it. A lot of effort on that side has happened. So there's a big change which has happened in the past. I can say for sure that whatever situations will evolve in the next few years or so, our Finoites will be there at the forefront to fight those changes and make Fino stronger and stronger, so that we continue our journey towards becoming a more profitable entity and a more sustainable entity as we move forward. One more thing which is there, the Reserve Bank announced conversion into a small finance bank. So Fino will apply for a conversion as the time as per the guidelines comes closer, and then we'll also look at how payments bank can morph into a small finance bank. I would like to end with talking about safety especially during pandemic situation. I think safety is super important for all our employees, whether they are in office, whether they are on the field, our families which are there, and ensuring that the safety is there. You all have to join me in making it possible that all of us take safety as a topmost priority and work within the safety norms which are governed, or we are told to govern by the Government of India and our office. So I wish you all the best. I wish you many, many more successes in the future. Let us all celebrate our 14th year in a very different world, in a virtual world. And hopefully this year will become, not hopefully, and in fact I'm very sure this year will actually be better than our many years which we have had in the past. This new normal will give us more opportunities and we will grow better and bigger together as a team, as one Finoite, one family, one team. So all the best. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.